Okay, before we get too far into this, just a quick flashing lights and like quick movements warning, but only in the box where the speed paint is, because, well, that's the nature of how speed paints are. Anyway, happy birthday, Jen! Okay, in actuality, her birthday was like over a month ago now, on October 31st, but we're just getting this speed paint together now, so happy birthday again, Jen! This is the cute little drawing I made for her birthday, and I really like it. I've never drawn like an underwater scene, especially not like this before. That whole water background, I had to watch so many tutorials to figure out how to do that. I really like how it turned out. I thought it would be cute, since Jen likes frogs, to just have her hugging a little frog. And the toads were originally there just to make it look like they were more underwater, give like depth to the scene. But you know, I also added bubbles later on, and didn't really coordinate the bubbles and the tadpoles. But anyway, you'll see that later. So this is basically just like me watching the speed paint and recording the voiceover just at the same time. None of this is scripted. I thought it would be fun to just like talk to y'all through the process of the speed paint. The line art, that hood took like a while to get down. Given how like IBIS Paint X, I say that name word, it's IBIS Paint X, but I learned it reading, so to me it's IBIS Paint X. Anyway, like, the nature of the speed paints, it doesn't record undos, so there's just nothing happening for a hot minute in the speed paint, then that means I was redoing and undoing for like a freaking hour, man, and I do that all the time. I was trying to get the hat to like look like it was floating off of her head, because, I mean, she's underwater, and given how messy my sketch was, I had to like make more sketches before I could do the line art, because the original sketch just wasn't good enough. I did it for her hair, like you can see here, for her face, and for her hood earlier. Just in the original sketch, Jen had no body. It was just head, frog, and blob. Oh, the hair! I freaking love this hair. Jen's actual Minecraft character doesn't have hair like this long, but I'm going to start drawing it this long because freaking it turns out so pretty. It's like so swirly under the water. Like, frankly, this hair would probably be reaching her ankles if it were not underwater, just how absolutely big and poofy it is. But it's so swirly and pretty. I tried to find references for underwater hair, and I thought that they looked pretty swirly, so that is what we went with. And just, it's so pretty. I love this swirly hair. I didn't know how fun drawing just absolutely swirly underwater hair was, but I recommend it to every artist who is watching this. It's so fun and it's so pretty. Oh, you know, I should probably mention this. I have me playing the little ukulele in the corner because I made that GIF like a year ago, expecting to make ukulele covers, which I still might do at some point. But that GIF has just been unused, so now it is my little talking GIF in the corner until I make actual little talking swampies. But yeah, I think it's cute. The line art, oh my goodness, I did like all of the line art and then had to go and erase it. Like, erase where the line art was under the colors, but I liked the line art I did too much. So I spent like an hour just copying like all of the line art and erasing the duplicates, but saving the completed line art with all of the very confusing overlapping lines just in a different folder that I'm never going to go back to, but just in case I want to, it's there. You know, it's there so that I can go and admire my work because I'm just the best artist to ever artist. See, I think around this point, whenever we started the lighting, getting into the fun part, I think around this point is when I started entirely forgetting the tadpoles existed. Oh, here was where I thought to do the bubbles. Yes, I looked up a how to draw bubbles underwater tutorial, and that is my practice bubble. Once I was satisfied with how that looked, I started modeling all of the bubbles after it. And oh my goodness, the bubbles took so many hours, or at least that's how it feels like. Honestly, I drew this like a month ago, so I'm probably over remembering how much effort they took. But man, bubbles underwater are so hard, especially when you don't want to have to do like all of the refracting behind the bubbles bit. I like didn't do that until the end, and even then I did the bubbles refractions as lazily as I could. Oh my goodness, the shading. The blue shading just makes it look so much more underwater. Look at that! Look at how pretty that is! Oh my goodness, I am the best at art. I love this. This is amazing. If you can't tell, I'm really proud of this. This was the first iteration of the bubbles, and they look pretty fine, but I think that they get a little bit better over time. And then, of course, we just had to do a little bit extra lighting because I didn't think there was enough contrast. And the orange lighting? Why orange lighting? You're underwater. Where is the orange coming from? I don't care because it looks pretty. And oh, at this point, flash warning coming up, I think, because I started doing a whole bunch of like filters over the whole picture because like just to like adjust the contrast and stuff of it. I don't know how much is actually caught and how much I just undid over and over again, but just in case though, the flash warning. Oh, and here's where I actually remembered to do lighting on the tadpoles. I neglected their existence just the whole time. And the little tadpoles in the back are like silhouetted. I wasn't sure if they should be silhouetted or like entirely lit up, but I still wanted them to be visible, so I went with silhouettes. And oh my goodness, I love the tadpoles' little blushy. They're so cute. The tadpoles might be a little bit cuter than Jin. Okay, no, that's not true. Look at, forget, I drew Jin with a little nose wrinkle. It's freaking adorable. Okay, I should stop squealing over my own art. I'll probably never stop doing that. This is so cute. I'm so proud of this. I think at this point I was messing with the filters and the bubbles and just adjusting the layers so much so that I could get it right. We're nearly at the end. We added the refraction to the bubbles finally. You can see especially in her lashes, like her lashes look the most refracted. And this is it. This is the end. I'm really happy with how this turned out. And Jin is 15 now. Happy birthday, Jin. I'm really glad that she liked her present so much. And I hope that y'all goblins like it too. Anyway, I guess that's about it. It's my first time doing a speed paint recording like this with a whole just freestyle voiceover, so let me know what you think of it in the comments, and I love you goblins!